Welcome back to the next video. In this video, I will show you how to check if the user is already signed in into iCloud in Flutter iOS application. So let's get started. So here, as usual, I have just created a basic Flutter application. We need to make use of native code to determine whether the user is signed in into iCloud. So first you will have to go to this main.dart file, and here you can see I have imported this Flutter services import as well. Then everything remains the same. I haven't changed anything, and here I have just refactored this my homepage widget. So it is a stateful widget, and firstly we create a method channel called iCloud platform. So same name you will have to use it on native iOS side as well. Here I have created one variable like is user signed in as false by default. Then here we have created one column. Inside that we have a text button, and on press of the text button we just take our method channel and invoke a method called is user signed in. Again, method with same name have to be created on native iOS side as well, and whatever value we get we just assign it to our is user signed in variable. So yeah, that's it. And here this is just a text element just to check whether we like just the text element for our text button. Okay, now I'll just add one more text element just to check whether the user is signed in or not. So something like this. Yeah, next what you'll have to do is you'll have to write native code. So for that you can just go to your Flutter application, go to the iOS folder and double click on this .exe workspace to open it inside Xcode for you. Then the first thing is you will just have to go to your project, go to runner, go to sign in and capabilities, make sure you add your proper team ID, then click on plus capability, and here you can just enter iCloud, and I will check all these check boxes. Now it is creating a provisioning for us, so let it do its thing. In the meantime you can just open this app delegate from the runner folder. Inside that, first you will have to import CloudKit. The next thing is we need to create a Flutter view controller as well. Then here we create a Flutter method channel again with the same name what we have defined it on Flutter side. So yeah, same name on native iOS side as well. Then we are listening for method, so we only had one method called is user signed in. If the user calls some other method by mistake or a typo, then we just go to the else block saying that the flood method has not been implemented. So for is user signed in, we just do ck container dot default dot account status, and here we get status as well as error. If status is available, that means the user is signed in, so I return true, else I return false. So yeah, that's all there is to it. Now let me just make sure you have like proper iCloud account. I think most of you might already be having it, but make sure you already signed in uh, if you want to test it. And I would recommend testing it on a real device, because sometimes on the simulator it gives you the wrong result, so it's better to test it on a real device. So let me just mirror my device and show it to you. So there is one more thing which I want to show you, which I have added is inside our main.dart file. I have also created a method called check if user is signed in. Again, this is the exact same code what we are calling it inside our on press. So yeah, if you want you can just call this particular method inside our on press as well, so you don't have to write it twice. And then this check if user signed in has been called inside init state as well. I called it inside init state because if I show you guys the output, here you can see the user is already signed in, and we had also created a separate button just to check whether the user is signed in or not. But if I didn't call that method inside init state, then many of you might be thinking then it will show user is not signed in, but actually the user is signed in. Hopefully you get what I'm trying to say. So the what I'm trying to say, I have already signed in into iCloud. Okay, if I don't call this particular method, this particular code inside init state, it will show you the wrong output like user is not signed in, and then you will have to click on this particular button just to check whether the user is signed in or not. Okay, that just to avoid that particular confusion, I have called this particular method inside the init state as well, so that you guys are not confused. But yeah, that's it. Thank you for watching. Bye.